unhealed masculinity generally looks like unhealthy love. And what you may find is that those with a fearful, avoidant attachment style will exhibit more traits of an unhealthy masculinity. Now, what does that mean? It means that in the very beginning of the relationship, you're going to go out with someone who appears to be very nurturing and kind. They listen, they lead in. But what you may be missing is that this is a person who likes to show up as the hero. They like to show up and solve a problem. And the reason generally this happens is because this person is searching for validation, to feel valued by someone. And so they will show up and they will be supportive and they will be kind and they're going to listen and they're going to call and check in. So we see the nurturing side, which is more of the feminine energy. As the relationship progresses, the feminine energy is not going to serve the relationship well when there isn't assertiveness, being decisive, setting goals. The reason for that is you want someone who's sure about what they want in the relationship. You want someone who is certain about what their intentions are, what their goals are. Because if they can't have personal goals, then they cannot show up in the relationship. And without a partner who can make a decision, who's got intentions for a future, who can set goals, who is a go-getter, then you're left to bring about that masculine energy within you. And why is that so? Because now you've got to do everything. You've got to make all the plans. You've got to make the decision. You've got to drag them along on your goals for the relationship. And that can now cause pressure for the person who's only in their feminine energy. Now, with an unhealthy masculine energy, that's going to show up as aggressive, defensiveness, being unable to have healthy, effective communication. They're not going to be able to lead in and be supportive or compassionate. They won't be able to carry some of your emotions with you, meaning be emotionally available to you, because that masculine energy comes from a wounded place. That unhealthy masculine energy comes from a wounded place, a place where the ego feels like it needs to be involved. So if that person receives even healthy criticism, they can see it as an attack. If you're trying to work through a conflict, they may get defensive because, again, they may see it as an attack. It is really important that we start to use our discernment when we start to date someone new. We need to be able to see that there needs to be within us, as well as the person we want to continue life with, that there is a healthy balance of the masculine energy and the feminine energy. The feminine energy is kind and compassionate, empathetic. It is giving, and it's also in a receiving power. It is selfless, and at the same time, it's selfish because it knows what it deserves. The masculine energy, that's the part of us that knows how to make a decision. It knows what we want. It knows what we value. It knows our worth. So does the feminine energy. It also knows its worth. The masculine energy knows how to set goals, knows how to set intentions, and it knows how to work towards what it wants and what it deserves. And we need a healthy balance of both. Anything unhealthy will show up as drama and chaos, and it just won't feel good in a relationship. I hope this helps.